The Steve Summers Show, brought to you in part by LinkedSenior.com. Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, here we are. We made it. Oh my gosh, come on. Ain't got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. Ain't got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. We'll go round in circles. Today, my name is Steve Summers. We're here for the Valley of the Sun, our live show sponsored in part our wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. Visit linksenior.com for the next hour. It's America's Songbook Trivia, Today in History, and more. We'll go around in circles. We're gonna fly like a bird up in the sky. We'll go around in circles, baby. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. Ha! I got a song, ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends right here. We'll go round in circles. We're gonna fly like a bird up in the sky. We'll go round in circles, baby. Oh yeah. Great Billy Preston on the show today. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Joyce, for watching the show today. Janet, Dan, Gary watching today's show too as well. What a great way to kick things off. A special show today here on a Tuesday. You and I together here on a Tuesday today, and I thank you all so much for tuning in. We're on social media, live on Facebook today also. Of course, you can follow me here on our YouTube channel, my YouTube channel at Celo Live, Steve Summers, where we do it right here. Hey, I always have to give that out because it never fails. Facebook always dings me and knocks me right off. So if you get dinged or get knocked off on Facebook, check it out on YouTube. We do the show live every Tuesday at 1 o'clock my time, which is Pacific time, and that is, of course, 4 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock in the Central Time Zone as well. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today for the next hour. My wonderful sponsor, Link Senior. Coming up, I've got trivia on the half hour here in about 20 minutes from right now. And oh my goodness, I think we ought to go out and graze, shall we? Shall we go out and graze? Let's do it. Come on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Now listen, Sloopy. what your daddy do. 'Cause you know, Sloopy girl, I'm in love with you. So I say now, hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Sloopy wears a red dress, yeah, as old as the hills. Sloopy wears that red dress, yeah, you know it gives me the shakes. Sloopy, when I see you walking down that street, I say, don't worry, Sloopy girl, you belong to me. So I say now, hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give it to me now. Come on now. Sloopy, let your head down, girl. Let it hang down on me. Sloopy, let your head down, girl. Let it hang down on me. Yeah, yeah. Come on, Sloopy. Come on, come on. Now come on, Sloopy. Come on, come on. Now come on, Sloopy. Come on, come on. Well, come on, Sloopy. Come on, come on. Well, it feels so good. Come on, come on. You know it feels so good. Come on, come on. Well, shake it, Sloopy. Come on, come on. Well, shake it, yeah. Come on, come on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. You gotta hang on, Sloopy. Come on. A little dancing in the background. Oh my goodness, we're back in the Oklahoma farm again. Oh my God, I feel a little back home here. By the way, happy birthday goes out to a wonderful, probably in my opinion, one of the greatest entertainers of all time, who definitely left his mark in history. Ladies and gentlemen, does this guy look familiar to you? He should. Ladies and gentlemen, think about this. Best known lead vocalist for some of the greatest songs. 1967 hit, I Can't Help Myself. Number 6, Standing in the Shadows of Love. Voice artist and film animated television series. Most famously the voice for Alien Planet in 1986 comedy horror film Little Shop of Horrors. Ladies and gentlemen, late great Levi Stubbs. Whew. Happy birthday to you, Levi. Man, you left us some great music back then with the incredible sounds of the Four Tops. Today we celebrate you, and we thank you, sir, for your inevitable mark that you left on the music history. You all know the song, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. We go back a little ways. Come on now. Oh yeah. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life. In and out my life. Yeah, you come and you go. Leaving just that picture behind. Levi Stubbs. Love all the great music they left. You know, what a great generation back then. And truly was the funk generation. I love I know, right? But you know what? I love doing this song right here because it kind of puts the groove back in G. Something like this. Come on. The gray sky's blue. I can make it rain if I wanted to.
Oh, I could build a castle from a little grain of sand.
I can make the ship sail on dry land. But my life would be incomplete and I'm so blue. Inside, I can get next to you. I can't get next to you, babe. I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you, babe. I can't get next to you. Can fly like a bird in the sky.
Hey, I can buy you anything that money can buy.
Oh, I can turn the river into raging fire. I can live forever, never so desire. Unimportant, all these things that I can do. I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you, baby. I can't get next to you. No way, baby. Here we go now. Give it to me now. I can turn back the hands of time. You better believe I can. I can make the seasons change just by waving my hand. Oh, I can change anything from old and new. Things I want to do the most, I'm unable to do. I'm happy with those powers that I possess. 'Cause girl, you're the key to my happiness. And I say, got next to you. Girl, you're blowing my mind. Next to you, can't you see the tears that I'm crying now? Next to you, girl, it's you that I need. I gotta get you some speed, baby. Can't you see the tears that I'm crying now? Next to you. Oh yeah. Next to you, girl, you're blowing my mind now, baby. Love that song right there. Thank you so much to Rebecca watching the show today. Also Elizabeth watching. She said thank you. She said thank you. Temptation song was perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to the many who checked out this show, and we thank all of those that are hanging out with us today here on social media. You asked me if I love you, and I choke on my disguise. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you in what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real in you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romancing on the strategy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurities, tenderness of eyes, I'm just another rider still trapped within my youth. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Ooh, I'd like to break you, drive you to your knees, and at times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Dan Hill, Sometimes When We Touch Today, had a few requests for that song. We did it just a few weeks back here on this show. Y'all, thank you. Thanks to my wonderful sponsor, Link Senior, who has been with me for over 2 years now. If you get an opportunity, go by, check out their Facebook page, Linked Senior. Go to the website, better yet, that's linkedsenior.com. Go to the webpage, check out the Facebook page, see everything that is going on. These folks are engaged in the 55-plus communities, and they can engage you too as well. This show originates here from Phoenix, Arizona. They've been carrying it now for over 2 years, and we so appreciate them so very, very much for being a part of this today. Coming up, we are about, another song away? We've got today's trivia I think you're going to like today. What else we have going on here? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here you go. Happy birthday to the guy that just keeps on going. I think you guys might know who this gentleman is right here. Sean. Oh, yeah. Hey, how many of you know who this is? Not this guy. I want you to know that I dance to the quarter to three. I bet the head that night, the dead in deep. I need a swinging on the saxophone, the terrible two, and I'm a dancing all alone. Happy birthday goes out to Gary U.S. Bonds today. American rhythm and blues, rock and roll singer. That guy just keeps going on and on and on. Scored the number 161 hit, of course, 2:45. And of course, believe it or not, that was his first hit, right, in 1961. Well, he came back with another song in 1981, blew us all away, called This Little Girl. Can you imagine that? After how many decades? 6, 7? After over 3 decades, and the guy comes back with another song with This Little Girl by Gary U.S. Bonds. Still cranking them out in the 80s, man. Thank you so much, Gary, for all the great music that you left us. We so appreciate you. We're going to go back and do a song made famous by one of the songs as a DJ I always used to get a lot of requests for. Somebody would say, hey, Steve, can you play that Bobby Purify song? I absolutely love that song. A song called I'm Your Puppet here on SSTV. Pull a string and I'll wink at you. I'm your puppet. I'll do funny things if you want me to. I'm your puppet. I'm yours to have it to hold, darling. You know you've got full control of your puppet. Another string and I'll kiss your lips. I'm your puppet. Snap your little finger and I'll turn you some flips. I'm your puppet. Love that part. Your every wish is my command. All you gotta do is wiggle your little hand, 'cause I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet. just a funny boy. Makes you laugh when you're blue. I'll be wonderful, do just what I'm told. I'll do anything for you. I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet. Just pull them little strings and I'll sing you a song. I'm your puppet. Make me do right or make me do wrong. I'm your puppet. Treat me good, I'll do anything, baby. Just a puppet and you hold my string. I'm your puppet. Woo! I'm your walking, your talking, living, loving puppet. Hanging on the string, I'll do anything. Hug you, kiss you, yeah. Pick you up, put you down. I'm your puppet, baby. Oh yeah. There you go, Bobby Purify. I'm your puppet going back. Time now, ladies and gents. Let's do it.
Are you
shall we?
ready?
Oh my goodness, time now to do trivia today. For those of you who've never played trivia with us before, it is so doggone how doggone easy is trivia? It's so doggone easy. I think the Okie accent's coming out a little bit here. All right, we ask the questions. It's very simple. We ask the question. You have 3 different answers here. One of them is correct. 2 of them is wrong. And here's the deal. If you get one wrong, the trap door will fall out from underneath you. Just kidding. So easy. Play along at home. Keep track. We'll find out how many. What computer program uses files with the extension PPT? PPT. What do you think it is? PPT. You think it's Paint? Do you think it's Photoshop? Or do you think it's PowerPoint? PPT. Some of you geeks watching the show out there are going to know the answer to this one. We already know that, right? If you said PowerPoint, you had it right. Do they even still use PowerPoint? Yes, they still use PowerPoint all the time. They use it in meetings all over the place. Yeah. In fact, they made a lot of upgrades now. You can do video and everything else now. There you go. All right, how many got that one right? Quite a few. PPT, it's a file extension, presentation file, as I said, used by Microsoft PowerPoint, and still goes, and they have some other programs too now. All right, who played Jenny Matrix in the 1985 film Commando? Was it Rose McGowan? Was it Alyssa Milano, or was it Shannon Doherty? We're talking about the Jenny Matrix 1985, the film Commando. Was it Rose McGowan, Alyssa Milano, or was it Shannon Doherty? Let's see if you get this one right today. Good luck to you. If you said Alyssa Milano, cheers, you got it right. 12 years of age at the time when she co-starred alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1985 film Commando. Speaking of which, how many of you have been watching FUBAR on TV? That show is something. My wife and I are watching the series. Let's see. So far, let's see. Ted Lasso came to an end. And, I had tears on that one. Let's see. What else? Citadel. We wrapped up Citadel. Oh, my goodness. What was the other one? My brain just went cuckoo. Let's see. Secession. Secession came to an end. Oh, that was huge. My goodness. In a way, I'm kind of glad. I don't know about you, but did these series occupy a lot of your time? My wife will sit and she'll watch movie trailers all the time, or show trailers. She goes, oh, we got to watch this. So she'll put it on our list. I'm telling you, she has about 5,000 films and series on a list. And I'm like, we've got a lot of watching to do, but I don't want to watch any more movie trailers. Don't make me watch a movie trailer, please. All right. Next question here. Had to get that off my chest. Which country did the Claddagh ring originate from? The Claddagh ring. I'll show you a picture of it in a second. Was it Ireland? Was it England, or was it France? The Claddagh ring. Or If you're over across the pond, it's probably called the Clodagh ring. You've got to have a little bit of accent into it. Ireland, England, or France, the Clodagh ring. Where did it originate from? And I'll tell you about it in a second. It came from Ireland. How many of you got it right? There it is. A beautiful Clodagh ring, traditionally from Ireland, that represents love, loyalty, and friendship. Everybody say, "Aw." And you know what? It is a very beautiful ring right there. I wonder how many carats that is. My wife would actually know the answer to that question right there. All right. Kampala is the capital city of which country? Kampala. This is where we're checking out to see how many smarty pants we have out there that are geographically A+ former students. Is it Uganda, Nigeria, or Ethiopia? We're talking about Kampala, the capital city of what country? Let's see if you get it right. Correct answer is Uganda. Uganda, Kampala, Kampala, Uganda. There it is. Kampala, largest capital city. As of 2019, the city has a population of about 1.65 million inhabitants. All right, where in France would you find the Hall of Mirrors? The Hall of Mirrors, where would you find it? Would you find it at the Louvre? I love saying that word. The Louvre? Would you find it at the Louvre? The place of Versailles? The Chateau of the Loire Valley? Where would you find the Hall of Mirrors in France? I can't even imagine what would happen if I had a cup of scotch right now. I'd probably be mispronouncing everything. The Louvre, the Palace of Versailles, or the Chateau of the Loire Valley. Where would you find the Hall of Mirrors? You'd find it at the Palace of Versailles, which, by the way, is another series my wife watches. The Hall of Mirrors, and she can't wait for the returning season. The Hall of Mirrors is the Baroque-style gallery in the Royal Palace of Versailles near Paris. There you go. How are we doing so far? Not bad? All right. Check out this next one here. Let's see if we get this one right. All right. What does the S stand for in USB? What? All right, first off, some people don't know what a USB is. So in lieu of not pulling a cable and unplugging us completely from the infrastructure that's keeping us on the air right now, I cannot show you what one. Wait a minute. I might be able to show you what one. Oh, here we go. A USB cable. All right. For those of you who don't know what a USB cable is, this is a USB cable. There it is. Yes, you have it on your computer. Yes, you have it in your car. Yes, that is your USB cable. But what? Are we still on the air after I unplug that? All right. Is it a standard, serial, or secondary? What does the S stand for in USB? Standard, serial, or secondary? Hey, you'll learn something every day. You're never too old. You're never, ever too old to not learn something. Even if you're 100, you still learn something. You might forget it tomorrow, but it's there. Serial. That's what the S stands for in USB. Serial, like serial port, right? There it is. USB, or Universal Serial Port, is a hardware interface that interfaces many devices such as keyboards, mice, printers, and external storage. There you go. Very simple. All right. What material is Captain America's shield made out of? Oh, Steve, I know the answer to this one. Right. Is it made out of nicanium? Is it made out of vibranium? Or is it made out of titanium? Yes, Captain America's shield is made out of one of these, but only one is correct. Is it nicanium, vibranium, or is it titanium? If you said vibranium, you had it right. Congratulations. There you go. You are a winner of $1 million in Monopoly money. Just don't give it out immediately. There you go. Vibranium is the fictional metal that is nearly indestructible and is contained by Captain America's shield. Is that it? Is that really? Are we seriously? Was that the last question? What? It's not. It is? So why don't they hit the? That's what I was waiting for. If that's the end, then certainly there's got to be an ending. All right. How did you do? How many got most of them right? Be honest. How many got most of them right? Raise your hand. All right. How many got half of them right? Half? Really? Come on. All right. How many got a couple of them right? How many of you really don't care? Hope you enjoyed the trivia today. Thank you so much, my sponsor, Link Senior, for making it happen, and, of course, the folks over at Trivia Channel for making it happen, too, as well. My name is Steve Summers. Thank you so much for dropping by today. We're on social media live. Also on my YouTube channel. Drop by anytime. We are live every Tuesday, 1 o'clock my time, Pacific time. That is 4 o'clock Eastern time. 3 o'clock Central time here on most of these stations right here. And, oh, my goodness. Somebody said, Steve, you haven't done any country in a while. You can't, here's the thing. I can't do a country song without a hat on because in Oklahoma where I'm from, son, if you sing a country song without a hat on, you're going to find yourself outside this place. You're going to get your butt kicked. What's going to happen there? All right, fine. Yes, sir, anything you say. All right, let's just do it, shall we? You swear you had enough. You're ready to give up on the little things they call love. Then out of the blue clear sky, falling right into your hands, like the rain on the desert sand. It's the last thing that you had planned. Then out of the blue clear sky, here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise you do, love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Yeah. Ain't love just a funny thing? One day you're giving up your dream, the next you're picking out a ring out of the blue clear sky. Oh yeah! Here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise you knew love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Oh yeah! Here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise you do, love has arrived out of the blue clear. Here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise you do, love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Out of the blue clear sky. Oh yeah. Love that song right there. Thank you for that request right there. As we go back, somebody else, Dan said, Steve, can you do some possum music? Step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take the gratitude of a lonely house that once was home, sweet home. I have nothing here to sell you, just some things that I will tell you, some things I know that will chill you to the bone. Over there sits a chair where she bring the paper to me and sit down on my knee and whisper, I love you. But now she's gone forever, and this old house will never be the same without the love that we once knew. Straight ahead, that's the bed where we lay in love together. Lord, we knows we had a good thing going on there. See a picture on the table. Don't it look like she'd be able to touch me and say good morning, dear? And there are things, all the things, and her clothes lay in the closet like she left them when she tore my world apart. As you leave, you'll see that nursery. Oh, she left me without mercy, taking nothing but a baby in my heart. Step right up, come on in.
This day in history.
June 6th, 1944. Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy, France in the D-Day invasion of World War II. Commanding the massive operation, General Dwight Eisenhower, who tells the troops,
"You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you."
Years later, D-Day veteran Vernon Groscup recalls what he saw on the beaches firsthand.
The destruction and the death, the bodies laying all over. In other words, I've seen death before, but this was the ultimate, as I'd say.
1982. In the Mideast, Israel invades neighboring Lebanon to drive out Yasser Arafat and his Palestinian fighters. Months later, Arafat and the PLO leadership leave Lebanon, relocating to Tunisia in North Africa. Israel withdraws most of its troops 3 years later, but holds a border zone in South Lebanon until 2000. 1985. In Brazil, authorities exhume a body later identified as remains of Josef Mengele, the fugitive Nazi doctor. Known as the Angel of Death, Mengele performed cruel medical experiments on inmates at the Auschwitz concentration camp during the Holocaust. In 1933, the first drive-in movie theater opens in Camden, New Jersey. Drive-ins become a pop culture sensation across the United States in the first few decades after World War II. Today in history, June 6th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
Yes, the motion picture. How many of you have been to a drive-in movie theater? I think there is there's one existing Mahoney. It's called the Mahoney Drive-In. I think there's a few others that have popped up since then, but the Mahoney Drive-In, somebody bought that and reconditioned. I think it's located, in Tennessee? It's probably completely wrong. Anyway, I love the old movies. You'd go in. I remember so many times as a kid going in with my parents and watching. I'll never forget, probably the most memorable story that I can remember is when my dad worked in the military, and we went TDY. That means in military you get temporary transfer, training and all that stuff. Anyway, we ended up in Charleston, South Carolina. I'll never forget it. We went to a movie theater, and man, talk about getting bit by a bunch of mosquitoes. We had one of those little dash mosquito, you light them up. They're like incense, except you put them on your dash to keep the mosquitoes away. Oh, that didn't keep them away. I was like, ah! We were like this in the back seat. Yeah, it's those little things that you remember. Those little things. Grabbing the Shasta drinks, going there to see a movie, fall asleep in the back seat. You're kind of looking around, see what other people are doing in their cars. I had a lot of great memories with that. Is it really did we really have somebody send one in? Really? A joke? Well, let's do it. Come on.
Is this another of your morbid jokes?
It's not one of my morbid jokes, but it is one that was sent in to us by, who was that sent in to us again? Sandra. Sandra watches the show here. She says, "Thank you, Steve, so much. We appreciate your show and love your show. Thank you for keeping it live here." And she goes, "Thank you to the folks over at Link Senior for keeping it on, too." Well, thank you so much, Sandra. We appreciate it. She goes, "I hope you don't mind this joke. I try to keep it clean." She goes, "The boss asked his employee The boss asked his employee, "Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working?" All right, so that's the setup line right there. Why aren't you working? The employee explains, "Sorry, boss, I didn't see you coming." I love it. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Well, I'm over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. That band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Come on now. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I say swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Now listen, now you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Just tell my friends I'm coming home too, coming for to carry me home. Come on now. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I say swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. You know what? Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul is heavily bound, coming for to carry me home. Here we go now. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I say swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Here we go now. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Love that song selection right there. I don't know about you as we wrap things down on our show today. You say that you're around lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, you'll find out without really trying, each time that my kiss is stray. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me too. And no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, has 1,000 eyes. Mr. Bobby B did that song right there as we wrap up our show today. Thank you all so much for watching. I so appreciate it. To the many of you who've been watching the show for a long time on social media, on Facebook, and live here on YouTube at Celo Live, Steve Summers. Thank you. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from you. You do your thing and I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th, when we came to be. Walking home every day, over Barnegat Bridge and Bay, till we grew into me and you, went our separate ways. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for the city lights, for the climate and the fortune and fame. I worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. Funny how I seem to find that no matter how those years they unwind, till I reminisce of the girl I miss, the love I left behind. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. All my life I will remember how warm and tender we were way back then. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. All the feeling and sad regrets. So close. I know I won't forget my childhood friend. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adore you. So close and yet so far away. Yeah. Folks, thank you so much for watching today. With a grateful heart, I love you. I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. We do the show live every Tuesday, 1 o'clock, right here on YouTube. Today, we're also playing on Facebook today, so my friends watching on there, thank you so much for checking out the show. We appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my wonderful sponsor, Linked Senior. Visit linkedsenior.com. Till next Tuesday, have yourself a great week. God bless, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Take care.
That's all, folks.